Clear this email box out.
Already.
Oh, I got a free door. What? We've all been there. The day starts out well, but then suddenly it's 5 p.m. and we've only managed to do a fraction of the work we wanted to do. I get it. Staying productive isn't always easy, especially when we're consistently facing distractions and our willpower is constantly being tested. I've got the willpower of a cat.
What does that even mean?
It's the first animal that popped in my head. Thankfully, there's a hack for everything these days. In this video, we're going to take a look at some productivity hacks that will help you get more done in less time and without sacrificing your focus or energy. So, what exactly is productivity? Obviously, we all have different definitions of what we consider being productive is. I mean, I may think I'm being productive by making my bed in the mornings, but you may think it's a waste of time since you're just going to get back in it at the end of the day. Honestly, I can't argue with that logic. But without getting too deep into the semantics of things, simply put, productivity is how efficient you are in converting your inputs into outputs. It isn't just about getting more work done. It's about getting more out of your time. It's about achieving your goals and doing what you need to do without wasting time on things that don't matter, which we're all guilty of at times. It can be tough to stay productive when distractions are constantly pulling us in different directions. Between checking our phones, emails, social media, and the endless list of to-dos, it's easy to lose focus on what's important. So while we can't always have full control of our work days, we can start establishing smart work habits mixed with effective productivity hacks to keep us from getting derailed. Number 1, mindset hacks. You know that feeling when you're in the zone? When you're so focused on what you're doing that time seems to fly by, and before you know it, you've accomplished a lot. That's a real thing. The problem is, for some of us, it's difficult to concentrate and power through every type of task, especially when there's a million things going on. In order to maximize your brain power and get things done effectively, first, dedicate power working hours and be present. Batch high focus and low focus tasks. Avoid multitasking and turn on do not disturb or focus mode on your devices. Second, meditate and get quality sleep. Clear your head before going into work mode. Allow time for yourself before the workday begins and get good, quality sleep to get in tune with your circadian rhythm. Third, change your environment from time to time. Go outside or switch up your workspace. The first battle of getting in full productive mode is getting your mindset in the right space. Number 2, physical hacks. I'm sure you're familiar with the old saying, move it or lose it. Well, when it comes to brain power, that's actually true. Studies have shown that sitting for long periods of time can actually lead to a decrease in cognitive performance because what we do with our bodies has a direct impact on how well our brains function. So if you want to optimize your brain power, you have to get up and move your body. Try exercising first thing in the morning. Moving your body in the morning before work spikes brain activity and prepares you for mental stress and complex situations. Now, maybe you're saying to yourself, but I hate the mornings. If you aren't a morning person, carve out time to work out in the middle of the day to refuel your brain for the afternoon. Also, get a short movement break in to regroup your thoughts and get into a productive mode. You can go for a quick walk outside, take a stretch break, or maybe even a quick little desk dance. Everybody, bounce, bounce. Change it up and get a standing desk. Try using a height-adjustable office desk to break up long periods of sitting. This will help remind you to move your legs for better blood and oxygen circulation, which in turn powers up your brain. Exercise is an effective method for boosting cognitive function and tapping into your productive mode by moving your body. Number 3, organization hacks. How many times have you started working on something and then got sidetracked because of the mess on your desk? Or how many times have you been unable to find what you need because your digital workspace is scattered and unorganized? If your workspace is cluttered and disorganized, it's going to be difficult to focus and get anything done. Clean up your physical workspace. Keep your desk and office area free of clutter, like trash, random items, and basically anything that doesn't have anything to do with the work you're doing. Also, declutter and organize your digital workspace. Create folders to group files and tasks based on project type and categories. Use a consistent and relevant naming convention for your folders, tasks, and documents, and do a digital audit every week to get rid of unnecessary files. Organizing both areas from time to time will help you avoid future distractions and frustrations that may interfere with your flow and concentration. Number 4, workflow and process hacks. When it comes to being productive, There is no one-size-fits-all answer. What works for someone else may not work for you, and that's okay. Establishing a routine and creating a system can help you tap into your most productive self. Plan the following workday before bedtime. Write down the tasks you need to work on for the next day. This way, when the morning comes, you'll already know what you need to focus on. Eat the frog. Do it. Okay, obviously we don't mean literally, but this method suggests that you should get your most important and biggest tasks done first thing in the morning in order to maximize your brain power and consolidate your work apps and get an all-in-one productivity solution, like ClickUp. Reduce toggling time between apps and bring all your work into one place. You can also take advantage of app integrations to connect all your most used apps together for a seamless workflow. This will open up more time for important and deep work. Number 5, time management hacks. Instead of working around the clock, make the clock work for you. Use the Pomodoro technique. This is a time management technique that works great for those who have a hard time focusing on one task at a time, procrastinators, and self-claimed perfectionists who take too much time revisiting or thinking about a task. Instead, work in intervals of 25 minutes to maximize attention and focus. Start time blocking. This is an effective time management hack that forces you to block out time for specific tasks and focus solely on that task instead of multitasking. Block out non-negotiable and uninterrupted time on your schedule to limit distractions. Avoid looking at other tasks and help get your mind into a productive flow state. Unfortunately, there's always more work to be done than there is time in the day to do it. We all know that feeling of being overwhelmed by the number of tasks on our plate and the looming sense of dread that comes with them. And it's easy to get sidetracked or even unmotivated when we're trying to focus on a task that isn't very interesting or inspiring. Use these productivity hacks to help you work smarter, beat procrastination, and tap into your productive mode.
Okay, cut.
Got that will of a cat.